G'day guys, welcome back. This week we are transforming the back of the Ranger by adding in this custom-made slide-out table as well as changing up the overall look of our rear setup. Hope you guys enjoy.
Alright guys, it's time for the kitchen to finally get a reno. We're going to be taking off the cabinet and drawer fronts to sand them down and restain them with a new finish. As you guys can see, they've got some pretty bad wear and tear on them from the past 3 years of use. We're also going to change up our cutlery drawer. If you've watched some of our past videos, you will know that we've had a few mishaps with this. That our cutlery disappears, and for a long time we didn't know where it was going, and it turns out that it bounces up over into the underneath of this drawer here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn this into a slide out table to redeem ourselves from the terrible fold down table that we made in a previous video. So anyway, let's get into some reno. What we've done is we've actually taken the whole entire drawers out. Originally we were going to just take the drawer fronts off and do it that way, but we did a really good job at putting these together when we made these. There's lots of screws in them and we also glued them on, so they're quite hard to get off, so we decided we'll just take the whole thing off, take the handles off, and we'll just do it that way instead of trying to get them detached. We will, however, have to get this one all dismantled, because this is the one that's going to be turning into our slide out table.
Alrighty guys, it's the next day. I have now got everything off. I'm going to sand it all back down so we can put a different stain on it. It is a slightly different color. It's a little bit more brown than black. This one's a bit more black. And then I've got all the drawers here. I've got the faces over there, and I've got everything else behind me. I might as well just get straight into sanding it down. It is going to take me a little bit, and just make sure when you do this yourself, you do it in a well ventilated area with a mask on and with glasses on. I'm going to wear goggles just because why not? That's now 2 pieces done, completely done. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, if I'm being honest. But the boss wants it, so it's got to get done. So I've still got another 3 more faces to do. So I'll smash these out now. And hopefully then Imogen's back from work.
Riley's been hard at work sanding. They look so beautiful now. But we've decided what we're going to do is we're just going to spray paint the insides of them black to save the time of having to try and sand all this stain off as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just taping the inside so we don't get any overspray, because I don't want to wreck Riley's beautiful sanding. And then tomorrow Riley's going to stain these so then we can get them back in the car.
So I've got our chopping board out now that we're going to be using. This is just like a countertop we got from Bunnings. I've drawn a line here. You should be able to see that. That's just going on top of our drawer. So that's going to be the top bit, and then the bit that slides out I'm going to cut again after. And then make sure that fits, put it on top, and then I've got to cut down the sides of the drawers. All cut now. It is relatively straight. I'll get the sander on it before I completely finish it, but I'm quite happy with how this looks. And it is just gonna sit on top just like this. I just need to cut down the sides a little bit and then just sand it a bit flatter, and then that's pretty much what's going to be. So it is going to be shorter. I'm going to cut it down about that far just so I can fit this, because this is obviously a fair bit taller. So it's like that thick. So it's still the same height. I'm just going to cut it down just so it is this height here. And then that way I don't have to modify anything else. I've now gotten rid of the bottom. I've just smashed out as much as I can and sanded it all back so it's all nice and flat. Then I've gone along the top, measured exactly where I need to cut to put this top on the whole way through. And before I do that, I'm going to go and get my rollers to make sure that I can definitely fit it with those rollers. Otherwise I have to go get another ones, but I'm going to go quickly get them and make sure they fit before I go cut everything. I have now checked, so these are my slides. They fit in there perfect. So I am now going to cut that. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, so I'm not going to record me cutting it. But I'm going to do my best to cut along the line. It's going to be a bit difficult because these sides, I think I'm going to take them off. And then yeah, just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. But you'll be back once I've cut them on. We finally sorted it. It took me a bit, but it is all smaller. It is rough as guts, but it will do the job. Now all I'm going to be doing is putting it onto this table bit, making it nice and tight all around. And then I'll start sorting out this bottom drawer as well. What I've got to attach the top to the sides is I've just got these L brackets. I bought them from Bunnings. They are cheap as that's what I'm going to use to attach it so that I don't see screws or anything anywhere. And it'll be strong enough anyway once I actually get this off. I'm not going to be using the screws that it comes with because they are too long. I've got myself some other screws that are shorter. They're only 12mm, which will not poke through the bottom. And then there's the L bracket there. Now I've got the top on. All nice and perfect. Pretty happy with how it is. This piece here is coming off. This is going to be the fun job. So I've got to figure out the dimensions of this gap in here, including these, so I can cut the board perfect. So it is going to take me a second. It'll only be literally a second to use. It's probably going to take me 20 minutes just to figure that out. But the slides will be going in just like that. Bit nice and perfect. If I can get it there, the drill comes out that far, and then that's how big of a table we got. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to let you know that our website is now live. You can head to it here through this QR code, or down below in the description there is a link that will get you straight to our website. Another one, guys, if you're wanting to support us, the best things you can do is liking and subscribing to us. I know it's a cliche thing and everyone says it, but it does help us a lot. It helps us keep creating these videos and it helps us get out here a lot more. Cheers guys, I'll let you get straight back to this video. Perfect, that's the size of our little table. So 375 mils. And then 375 as well, both sides. That's how long I want to make it. The width is a little bit more tricky. 254 will do me. I've done the lines up straight down here, straight across here. A little bit hard to see with the camera, but I've got the lines there. I'm going to cut it now and then make sure it all fits. So now I've just got to measure exactly how far out this has got to come out, because I want it flush with this piece here so that I can put a nice face on it and it looks like there's nothing there. Got both sides back on. Now I'm going to put it on, see how she fits. See how it all goes together. Oh. Not well, apparently. Looks quite good. It's sitting nice and flush. And comes out that far. Nice. I'll put it all back together. I'll put the sides back on. And we'll go have a look. See how she fits. And see how it looks all together. Actually a lot more stable than I thought as well. It doesn't go out a super far, but we also don't need it to. We just needed it to come out just that little bit extra, so we've got some space just to put stuff so that we can at least move stuff onto here when we're trying to get stuff out or really anything. Now I'll take it all back out and take it back apart to get all painted and looking that little bit better. Alright guys, just while the paint is drying on the inside of our table, I'm just going to tell you what stain and what paint we use. For the paint, what we use is just cheap Bunnings black paint. That works best for us. It's the Fiddly Bits brand. That just works best for us. We haven't had any issues with it. And for the deck stain, well, because it is a deck stain, it is called Black Japan. So it's not black. It's like a light brown type tinge. It is quite a nice stain. It's more of like a brown compared to the black like what is currently in the car now. I'll get it up now as well of what it looks like through the Bunnings website. But that's what we're staining it with. I've just got one more drawer to still do and then we can stain them all. I'm going to make sure to stir it with my screwdriver as well, because too much stirring never hurts. Brush. That will do the first one. Now I'm going to speed run the rest of them. Just before I leave this one to dry, one thing to remember is to clean your brush while you're not using it, because if you're going to try to reuse it again without it being clean, it is not going to work properly. It's going to have all dried clumps on it, so just make sure you clean it every time you use it. You may be wondering why we're staining it, not just putting carpet on. The main reason is everyone does carpet. It looks good sometimes it doesn't look good. It looks good in the back of my car, but we're just going for something different with the back of the Ranger, so that's why we've decided to stain it instead of doing carpet. Alrighty guys, we've now got everything here ready to put back together. Seeing how it all looks of the new colours and then lining up these other drawer faces I've got to make. Wow, that looks crazy good. I couldn't get the drawer faces to fit right on the bottom piece, so what I decided to do is just use the L bracket to put a handle on it, and I think that looks fine I couldn't get it to sit right, and it's just didn't really look that good. I think it looks fine like this. Now we'll get it out in the sun, get it all cleaned up, and shoot some B-roll. If you guys have got any ideas on what we could use to just make this straw front here look a little bit nicer, any help would be greatly appreciated down below. But for this one, guys, I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.